And Meg joins us now with sports and an exciting week of hockey at the Leduc Rec Center, hey?
Yeah, and it all wrapped up today in the gold medal games of the TELUS Cup, looking for the best midget AAA team in the country. These kids know how to entertain. We'll start off with the gold final. Red Deer Rebels facing Quebec, and it was all Quebec early on. They managed to open up the scoring after a bad turnover by Quinn Brown. Vincent Delorier makes it 1-0. Skip to the second, Quebec now up 3-0. This game is all about the special teams. An unexpected marker by a short-handed Rebel squad. Captain Brady Backey gets them on the board. Nearing the end of the frame, Quebec up 4-1. Laurent Dauphin breaking in, and he beats Dassin Sedora to give Quebec a commanding 4-goal lead. The third would prove to be a completely different story. 5-2 when Quebec takes a boarding major, followed by a hooking minor. The Rebels get within one. A minute and a half later, Rebs on another power play. Nick Glacken gets his second of the night, and that sends it to overtime.
Stepping off the wall is Backey. He scores! The comeback is complete, and the Red Deer Rebels are TELUS Cup champions.
In the bronze, we saw the Saskatoon Contacts up against the Leduc Oil Kings pick it up in the second. Game tied at 1. Rhett Kehoe wins the battle in the corner and whips a wrister at Brett Zeroni. Zeroni makes 2 quick saves to keep it tied. Now in the third, Oil Kings with the man advantage, and Doug Morris gets the go-ahead goal. A few minutes later, Preston Ishenko attempts a clear, but passes it right through the danger zone. It gets picked off by Carson Stadnik, and it's a costly mistake. We're tied at 2. No time to blink in this one. Saskatoon keeps pouring it on. Cross-ice pass to Brandon Scheidel, and his point shot beats Zeroni. Contacts take the lead for the first time this game. Dying seconds, Contacts get a break but miss the net. Then some sacrificing the body saves the empty netter. Saskatoon takes home bronze in the national championship. In the NHL jersey, visiting Philly in Game 1 of Round 2, the Devils not only went 7 games in Round 1, but they also finished it in double overtime Thursday night, facing a well-rested Flyers squad. Devils not looking sluggish at all, though. 4 minutes in, Patrick Eliash sets up Zach Parise for the one-timer. Devils take an early lead with Parise's third of the postseason. 1-0 after 1. Jakub Voracek finds Danny Briere wide open up ice, clean break, and he beats Martin Brodeur 1-1. 30 seconds later, Brodeur plays the puck, and it's right to Eric Gustafsson. He makes the first save, but not the second one. James Van Riemsdyk gets an easy one. Nearing the end of the second, Ilya Brizgalov evens things up. Brodeur with a mistake, Brizgalov with a mistake. He mishandles it behind the net, and Parise finds Travis Zajac. We're tied at 2. Flyers now up 3-2 with under 9 to play in the third. Voracek turns the puck over, and David Clarkson finds Peter Sikora. We're all tied, and we need overtime. Briere with a blast from the point. He beats Brodeur. Flyers win Game 1 4-3 in overtime against a worn-out Devils crew. Only one other game on the NHL schedule tonight. Phoenix and Nashville are battling it out in the first period. Coyotes up 1-0. They have a 1-0 series lead.
Some solid D to get things going. How about the offense, Rexall? Boom! Just like that!
Unfortunately, the Rush couldn't keep it going last night. A slow start sealed their fate in the last regular season game. Edmonton fell 12-11 to the Toronto Rock to put them on a 2-game losing skid to close out the season. They are playoff bound, though. The Rush will face the number 1 seeded Calgary Roughnecks in the West Division semifinal starting next Saturday.
He's really been hurt by the long
In the
ball.
majors, Blue Jays hosting the Mariners. Henderson Alvarez has yet to win a game at home in his career. Rough start. First batter, Sean Figgins takes it deep to right. 1-0 Mariners. Bottom 6, 1-all.
Encarnacion drills it to left. This ball is gone. One too many strikes.
Now bottom 8, bases loaded for Brett Lowry. He drives one to the gap. It's a 2-run score. Lowry has double, and he brings the Jays up 4-1. They go on to win 7-2. The top-seeded San Antonio Spurs hosting the Utah Jazz in the first round of the NBA playoffs. In the second, Tony Parker with a nice crossover drives and finishes it for the reverse lay-in. Later in the quarter, Parker draws the double team, dishes to Duncan, who throws down the big two-handed slam. Second half, vintage Duncan, a pump fake. Jefferson takes the bait, easy 2 points for Timmy D. Then Parker with the give and go. He beats his man to the basket. An easy layup, and the Spurs win 106-91. Parker led the way with a game-high 28 points. LA Lakers taking on the Denver Nuggets. The story of the game was Laker big man Andrew Bynum. This dunk was 2 of his 10 points. Then with this block on Timofey Mozgov, Bynum tied an NBA playoff record with 10 blocked shots in a game. He also had 13 rebounds for the triple-double. The first Laker since Magic Johnson to get a triple-double in the playoffs. Kobe Bryant led all scorers with 31 points in the Lakers' 103-88 Game 1 victory.
Running again.
Whoa!
IndyCar Sao Paulo 300 in Brazil.
Oh, he hit Franchitti.
Mike Conway punted, got right into the back of Franchitti, and look at all the cars going through the runoff.
And it was Will Power with a flawless race. He wins this event for the 3rd straight time, and he pulls out his signature power leap to celebrate 3-time defending series champion Dario Franchitti. Recovered from that early spin to finish 5th. Time for an Olympic alert. Canadian gymnast Ellie Black shared the gold medal after tying for 1st in the women's floor exercise final at the Osijek World Cup in Croatia. The Halifax native tied Julia Steingruber of Switzerland to share the podium. Black also won gold in the women's vault on day 1 of the competition. Teammate Pen Lee of Richmond Hill, Ontario finished 4th in the women's floor exercise final and balance beam final. And Sasha Mamadovic of Toronto qualified for London 2012 after losing to Leandro Cunha of Brazil in the men's under 66 kilogram weight class gold medal bout at the Pan American Judo Championship in Montreal.
Olympic Alert, brought to you by P&G, proud sponsor of Moms.
And we ran out of time for the Zurich Classic, so we will get to that in the 11:30.
Okay, thank you, Meg. I'll be right back.